Love has always been something that you never needed to run from, but rather something you always needed to run towards. And where do you run when you want to find the love that exists within all nature? You run to the inside because the very essence of who you are, of who we all are, is love. Love has always been a thing to bring people together, to bring others around the world and put them in situations to where they're dynamically and cohesively and just living in tranquility. You see, when it comes to love, it has always been the thing that you needed to search for. Internally has never been something externally to seek. Unfortunately, a lot of times in our society, specifically in the Western society, they have made us feel like love was something to search and to find outside of yourself. But love has always been this unique element that has existed within you. This entire time is never something that existed outside of yourself. And what is love to me? Love is passion. Love is fire. Love is intention. And when you go inward and you start to realize and fall in love with your truest nature and you fall in love with the passion inside of you, love just exudes from the inside out. No one can stop that cataclysmic force from firing off. That's what happens when you chase that love on the inside. And this is what they say, love yourself before you love another. This is what that entails. It entails you falling in love with your passion, falling in love with the internal element of love, the fire that exists inside your very being, your very essence. I was one of those individuals that really would chase love on the outside, on the physical level. And it put me in a space of where I was always in anguish. I was always sad or depressed because I felt like either people weren't meeting me at my level and so on. And so I was torturing myself. And you know what? Through my love experience, through my external love experience, it broke me down so much to the point that it was my catalyst to my spiritual journey. It was my catalyst to realize that, hey, you need to go inside and you need to look deep inside yourself. Find your passion. Love that passion inside of you. And you will fall in love with life itself. You will realize the true meaning of life once you fall in love with the internal aspects of your own passion. Because that's where it counts. I know how lovely and how beautiful it is to be in a divine union. It is such a blessing when the divine masculine and the divine feminine come together on the physical plane. But let me tell you, there's nothing more beautiful than the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming into the cohesion within you. Because that's what needs to happen. Your passion, your balance internally has to be set on fire first. It has to be ignited. Because then you will be able to give that same fire and passion to everything outside of yourself. And guess what? Like they say, you attract what you are. And in that energy, you will attract on a physical level the union. But first, you have to come into that stability within yourself. You have to be balanced inside of yourself. So this is why you don't chase love on the external. This is why we say we're such powerful beings and we don't need to search on the physical plane. I feel like sometimes we try so hard on the physical level, we're overworking ourselves, exhausting our energy, putting out so much, and then we don't feel like We're being appreciated. We don't feel like we're worthy of love, but that's not the truth. That's the farthest from it. You're very deserving of love. But first, you have to give that love and set that standard inside of yourself, or it's not going to happen harmoniously on the physical level, because what happens on the physical is reflected by the internal. What happens on your outside world is a reflection of the work you do internally. If you're balancing your masculine and your feminine energy and is setting the fire of your passion inside of you, and you're falling in love with life, all else on the physical plane will fall into place. It has to. It will. Trust me. I'm a living and breathing experience of this love, of this passion. Because when I started to have a deep passion for what I know I came on this earth to do, which is to transcend and transmute all of this junk inside of me, to transmute the darkness or to use the darkness to create the light, I started to realize that love came easy after that. I didn't need to go find a partner. I didn't need to go searching and trying to beg people to be with me, to love me on the same level as me. Because once I started loving myself and giving myself that balance from the inside out, that love came to me. That attraction was built upon my very work that I did internally. It wasn't built on any physical level of overexerting myself, trying to prove myself worthy to another. I just want you to understand, because there's somebody listening right now that doesn't feel like they're worthy of love, but I want you to know that you are worthy of love. Love has always been worthy of you. Not just are you worthy of love, but first things first, you must start with you, and you must start from the inside in order for the outside to be reflected in the same manner and form of fashion. You've always deserved it. But when I ask you, what is your purpose here? Who are you? Have you found yourself? And I don't mean if you tell me your name, your career, your race. I don't mean that. Who are you on a soul level? Who are you? You have to know who you are. It's essential that you know who you are. And even the fact that this video has found you, it says a lot, because there's only a specific and certain people who are on this frequency who will receive this video and who will be a part of this collective consciousness that understands that you have to do the internal work and you have to find yourself. You have to allow your soul to enter your heart space. What is the heart space? You have to allow and let love inside you thrive and survive and ignite your internal circulatory energetic system. You have to do that. Otherwise, you're going to keep looking outside of yourself for answers. No one is coming to save you, and no one is coming to give you the love that you can give to yourself. As I mentioned, divine unions are spectacular, but they are secondary. Because what will keep that relationship alive is when you're in your passion and you're in your fire and you're doing what you came here to do. Otherwise, that relationship is going to take the forefront of your life, and you're going to think that is your purpose. That is not your purpose. Even being a mother, being a father, that's not your purpose. Those are all secondary things that have been created by humans. Don't keep yourself in this box. You deserve love. Stop chasing it. Love will come to you, but I need you to focus on transcending and getting over this first hump of not allowing the love to exude within you. You have to give that love and feed that love to yourself. And you know how you do that? You get in your creativity. Do what you love, not your job. You do what you love. Something that sets you on fire. And I promise you, I don't know why my nose is very itchy. It's a sign. But do something that sets your soul on fire, and I promise you, love will come running to you because it'll exist inside you. in its maximum capacity. It'll be the things that your life force energy will thrive off of. So don't keep yourself in this box. And because on a physical level you've been hurt. I get it. I understand because I've been in that same place. But guess what? We have to break those chains. We have to break that mindset. We have to break that, yes, someone tried to break us, but you never can break me spiritually. So stop chasing love on the outside physical plane and start chasing that internal love that exists within you.